guys have some strong coffee and even stronger Wi-Fi. So here we go. Welcome back to another episode of Sip and Snip. I'm your host, Palma, and she loves it. Today's episode is a little different because I get to welcome two incredible artists who have built something pretty special together. If you've been part of the hair industry, chances are you've seen their work, their collections, and maybe even learned from them along the way. David and Marilyn Vendittelli have spent years pushing boundaries, sharing their knowledge, and creating award-winning work, all while building industry hair and aesthetics in St. Catharines, a team that they truly consider family. What I love about these two is that behind all the beautiful work and accomplishments, there's a partnership, a shared passion for this industry, and I'm sure a few good stories along the way that we're probably going to get into today. So I think it's time we welcome them and have a sip and get to know David and Marilyn Vendittelli. Now let's cut the small talk. I see the request. I'm getting them in. I'm excited to see. Let me get my cup. Hi guys, thanks for joining us. I can feel the Wi-Fi is strong today. And there they are. Hey guys.
Mama,
How are you?
how are you?
Great. What are you guys drinking? Let me know. What are you sipping on?
I'm gonna let my wife kick it off here.
Well, I don't
Let's
think
do it.
it's not as exciting as yours. I'm drinking just some electrolytes.
Okay, good. I did that last episode, so I
Oh,
thought this
very good.
time, this one here, guys, wait till I tell you about it. In fact, it was kind of inspired by a coffee shop in St. Catharines called 416.
Oh, we were just
We were
there.
just there
Yeah.
this weekend.
Did you guys have their fridge cigarette drink?
Ooh, no.
No.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not going to spill the beans during this episode, but I kind of made my own healthier rendition with some electrolytes in it, but I'll save that for another time. It is so good. You guys keep drinking on what you're having, but I want to get into this. I cannot thank you guys enough for coming. You know, I'm just always so smitten when I see you guys at awards and at education classes. So thank you again for joining me. I know you guys have such a busy schedule.
Thank
But
you.
I have a little surprise for you guys that I didn't share with you before. Don't worry, nobody's going to jump out from behind you and play a prank. But this one's going to be pretty cool because I want to celebrate 10 years with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Congratulations. I
Thank
sure
you.
know how difficult it is to run a business, and with all the things that happen within life, there are so many wonderful joys that help us to build something, and you guys have definitely done that with Mommy's Baked Goods.
Yeah.
None
Well
that
done,
comes through. I love it. I drool every time you post that.
You have to taste them. If you
Yeah.
think they look good, you have to taste them. They're
You
amazing.
know what? Maybe one day I'll stop cutting my own hair and come in for a cut,
Okay.
and be so lucky to have Nut cookies. I love it. But what I want to do with you guys is, drum roll please, is play a little game. Something I like to call Who's More Likely To?
Okay. Okay.
And
Do it.
Norm is on our side to play this game. So I see you. All you guys got to do is point to one another. It's just a great way to get to know who's the mastermind, behind industry. I want to celebrate with you guys. So you guys ready?
Ready.
Don't overthink it. Here we go. Who's more likely to come up with the craziest creative idea? Come on.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go like this.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I love that. Done. Who's the perfectionist?
Hands down, it's me.
Yeah. There's two sides to that too. There's like Meryl's like she can. Okay, it's not just a simple answer.
It
Because
has to be, because you're going to like the next one. Who's more creative?
Oh my
I
God,
know,
this is
it's a
hard
tough
one.
one.
okay,
We're going to get into this.
I'll give this one to Marilyn.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to take a risk?
Oh,
It's me.
hands
All right, we got it.
down.
Who's more likely to convince the other one that they need another photo shoot?
Oh,
I love that, Marilyn. I love that. Who's more likely to sneak into the salon on their day off?
No, don't. I'm running the other way.
You'll always
I love
find
it.
me here. I'm always
Marilyn, I'm right there with you, honey. I'm right there with you.
yeah.
Who's more likely to have an idea for a collection at the most random time?
Like in the middle of the night, I'm like, babe, are you sleeping? I just thought of something.
I love it. Oh my God, you are my soul sister. I love this. Who's more likely to say, we're not talking about work tonight, and then be the first person to bring up the salon?
I'm the problem.
You're not the problem, honey. You're the solution, is
Oh,
what I like to
yes.
say.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. Okay, they're good, guys. That's it. No more because we can't spill all the beans.
No, not at
But
all.
speaking of you two, you work together. My God, you create together, and you guys have to go home together. How do you guys make this work?
I don't know. I think some days we ask ourselves the same questions. We're like, are we like, you still like me? We're still in love, you know? I think when it comes to the salon, Dave and I both know where we excel. You know, I'm like the cutting and the styling part, although I do color. David is our colorist, right? So he's the color department. I'm kind of everything else department. And it just works. We don't step on each other's toes. We respect each other.
Yeah, like that's like, don't get me wrong, Palma. There's days.
Yeah.
There's days where Marilyn wants to like take that blow dryer, hit me in the back of the head with it. But for the most part, um, we make it work. I think the biggest thing is like I understand Marilyn's strengths, and she understands my strengths. So when it comes like when we're working in salon, if there's anything like hair color related and a younger stylist has a question, they know come to me. Like don't bother Marilyn with that.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, if it's a hair cutting question or a styling question, like they know don't I know nothing about it. So like that's where Marilyn's department will come into play. And then we have strengths with like when it comes to just like situations in a salon, dealing with staff, let's say. I feel like I have a little bit more patience and I can kind of like slow things down and bring it back and, throw a positive spin on it.
Yeah.
And it's like knowing those strengths makes the day roll a lot smoother.
Hell yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. I miss every day working with my father in the shop,
I love
Yeah.
that.
and we played off of those energies with each
Yeah.
other. When people would come in, and if there was a question and he saw my face, he would take me straight to the back and he says, I think it's time you go make another espresso.
Yeah. More caffeine, it makes it all better.
Right? But that's the point, is that when you have that partnership, and I mean, regardless of husband and wife, it's whoever you are working with in the salon space. Those people become your partners, and you need to know how to bounce off of each other to make it work. And so does a marriage, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're so blessed. Our team is like just the best. So,
Well,
this works, but our whole
yeah.
community in here works, which is great. So,
That's awesome, guys. I love to hear that. And speaking of your team celebrating 10 years, what an
yes.
accomplishment. And I want to talk about the family at Industry. You guys truly are a family. You don't just post things on social media just to post it. You really do share the insides of the salon with the people that work there. They're your family, they've become your family. Have you guys thought, when you built your salon, was that part of the dream for Industry, was to kind of create this family feeling, or did it just happen like organically for you guys?
No, like Palma, we knew from like the moment Marilyn and I knew that we wanted to make change in our life. This was the
Yeah.
vision from day one, and it came down to like even like you find a space and like, hey, what are you gonna name the salon? So we just started writing down things related to the salon industry, and after we had like all these 50 different things written down, we just went. The first word was industry,
Yeah.
and it was like this has been our life. Like outside of like our family, friends, this industry has consumed us. Industry, let's give it back.
Love it.
Yeah, didn't want it to be about David and Marilyn or our last name. It's just like we're just gonna pay a little homage to this beautiful industry.
I agree.
Yeah,
And it's everybody that's part of our team, whether you're a receptionist, an esthetician, a hairstylist. It's if you notice our social media, you'll really never see us. A, we hate being in front of the camera. B,
Yeah, tell me about it. I had to do that promo video trying to find it.
But it's never,
But I love that.
yeah, it's not, it'll never really be about Marilyn and Dave. Of course, we're
Yep,
the founders, but we couldn't do it without our team, without our
absolutely.
parents, without our cousins and brothers and sisters and our children. We couldn't do it alone, right? So it's everybody that's part of, the industry. So
That's
Yeah.
what makes an industry. I love that. I love that you guys pinpointed that specifically. I find that there is so much room to grow when you create a space that
mhm,
is called what you're all about.
yes.
So, like you said, it consumes us, right, David? Like
Yeah.
how much it takes over us to the point where I had to start a podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
I couldn't handle it. I was just like, every year after the Contessa's, I'm like, I can't just stop.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I have to keep going. I need to find out what's behind all these creative, brilliant minds that make up our industry.
Well, I love it. And thank you
Yeah,
for doing this
Yeah.
because like
right?
your podcast, like just it's just genius, right? Because we're learning from so many people that you're interviewing too, right? So thank you from us
No,
as well.
thank you guys. That's why I wanted to do this. It was just the perfect moment in time to say, all right, girl, you know what? I always say my father gave me the talent to cut hair, but my mother gave me this mouth. Let me tell you.
Us Italians got a little spice in us,
Hey,
right?
honey, that's what I said. You know, two heads are better than one, but how about three? Imagine.
I
And you
imagine.
guys do know that I just moved to your neck of the woods.
I
So
know, and I'm waiting for you to come in, girl.
right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to come in and see you
Yes,
guys. I
me
really
too.
do. But I have to make an appointment because I just want to like create that time and space with you guys. Okay, people don't want to
Anytime,
hear us chit
anytime.
chat. This, you know what? My whole tagline is cut the small talk for this reason because here you go, three Italians going off the charts. We'll save that for when I see you guys in person.
Right.
I want to talk about all the things that you guys have accomplished. My God, if I sit here, we're going to need a whole other hour to talk about your accomplishments, your awards, your accolades. Like, congratulations to both of you individually
Thank
and
you.
then together as a team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Yes.
this is what I want to know. Is there something that's next for both of you? And is there something that you guys want to do together that maybe you just haven't had a chance to do yet?
Yes to both of those
Yes.
Okay.
questions. Yeah,
Oh,
like there's like so and, on the competition side, there's still a handful of things that we really want to win. Yeah, making the finals is a blessing, but
okay.
we really want to get there and be able to say I finally got it. Um, and then when it comes to like the outside of competition, I mean, so many things. I want to see our team achieve and go to places we never even got to before.
Love it.
Um, we've been we created this program we're national educators for Goldwell, and we created this program called Flow that has brought tremendous success to other salons, and the joy that we get
Yes.
because we know we got so much more to bring than just like
Yeah.
what's happening inside these four walls. So we'd love to see that be able to get like just go globally into the States, other places. We know what it can bring inside salons. Um,
Love it.
and then you want to touch on the baby we're building right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we also
Ooh,
created another program, and it's called Back to Basics. And
okay.
I've been fortunate enough to be able to have taught at our local college, and that's where we get all of our staff from. So we hire apprentices from the college, and we bring them from birth to growth, and success has been unbelievable. And it's just been so inspiring for us as well to be able to teach them. And we teach our program Flow, which has been a huge success, like David said, but sometimes we get into a class and they need to kind of get back into the basics and
Yeah.
understand how to properly speak and how to hold a comb and how to stand and how to apply a foil and how to do a one length haircut, because you can run, but you can't get there if you don't know how to walk,
Yeah.
right? So it's a program that is just launching right now. We've already got some contracts in. We're just so excited.
Love
So
that.
yeah, and then we got a few little secrets that we can't really.
Okay, okay. I won't probe, but maybe you
All right.
might leak one during the
Yes,
convo. But
yes,
I
yes.
do love that you've created this flow because it's not only as you're saying this, I sometimes catch when I'm watching things and I'm watching hairstylists, we tend to get comfortable, and you find your way. And I get it. We all have our techniques that we love, that we're able to, you know, make our own behind the chair. But the foundation, I think, is what's really important to remember. And there are moments, I'll speak of myself, where I will catch myself like this.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
What am I doing? And I'll catch myself. And thank God I will catch it before I cut.
Yeah.
And I look at my feet.
Yeah.
Then I look at the chair. And I'm a kind of a, I like to call myself a kind of crossover, because I got, the art of the barbering
Yes.
along with the hair, stylist techniques. And so I catch myself sometimes bringing those two together, that can be
Yeah.
kind of confusing. So you have to remind yourself of the foundation, right?
Yeah, and our flow program has done that. It's been a huge success. One story that kind of resonates with us all the time is walking to a salon where, the owner basically told us that she was about to shut her doors.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah, it was, of course I cried because I cried everything, but
Yeah, me too. It's
it
okay.
was life changing. Our program was, I'm so proud to say, so amazing for her team and for her, that she's a huge success now. And
Wow.
we're still in contact, and she'll ask me questions about retailing and questions on, stuff with her staff. And it's, so it's, for us, we just know it works, and we've been blessed with Goldwell to be able to kind of
I
push our
love that.
so
Are
yeah.
these classes just provided through Goldwell? Because I do see a question here, like, how do people find the Flow program?
Yeah, so if you contact Goldwell Canada, they'll be able to guide you in the right direction. And if not, just contact us, and we'll make it happen for you guys for sure.
And
So,
they're incredible over there. I've,
mhm.
done a few things over there myself, and
Yes.
honestly, they're amazing to work
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
They do want the success for the salons and the
Oh,
individual
absolutely.
stylists, and I
Absolutely.
love that you two are part of that. And to be able to offer mentorship. I love that you mentioned retail. You guys don't only just carry like Goldwell, you carry your own brand
Yeah.
of like industry cosmetics. Like,
Yes.
can we just touch on that for a sec?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I
Absolutely.
need to come in. I need some more
Yeah.
foundation. So we'll
I gotta hold you to it, Paula.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, industry cosmetics was born after COVID when life sucked. And we needed to like get rid of our masks and bring beauty back to not just our hair, but our faces as well. So
Yeah.
they're like 99% Canadian made.
Oh,
And it's all just the foundations of makeup. So I don't do foundation, I don't do eyeshadows, it's mascara, translucent
thank you.
powder, eyeliner.
I need a good
So,
mascara. That's a
yes,
girl's weapon. If
it's
there's one thing, if I ever got deserted on an island, please, Lord, I need my
I'm with
mascara.
you. And my mascara is my top seller right now. It
See?
is unbelievable. So we have like 10 pieces. They're all affordable. Again, 99% Canadian made. And the success it's been amazing.
God
Amazing.
bless. And I love that it's Canadian. Like, how
Yes.
about that? And that 1% is Italian, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Because you guys are the inventors. So let's just really say it as it is.
Right?
I love that. Guys, thank you so much for this time that you've spent with me. I could sit here for hours. There are so many other questions that I would love to ask, but my attention span is only so large as a hair artist. And
Yeah.
I want people to take in as much information as possible while we sit here. And I want to go to our final question.
Yes.
And that is, as you know, we always start our show with a sip and end with a snip bit of advice. So I want to ask you both, and you both can answer this individually. Here we go. You both have created award winning collections throughout your careers. For an artist creating their very first competition collection, what's the one snip of advice you'd give them to help their work stand out?
Good question. I will speak for myself because I've created collections and I thought, oh yeah, I got it. And it was an epic fail on my end. It was still beautiful work, but it was an epic fail on my end. I think the biggest thing is stay true to yourself. An amazing artist told me one time, just create beautiful hair, create something that you're proud of. Don't try to outbeat somebody else. Do what you do best, and have a kick-ass photographer, which we do.
Love that.
Yeah.
um, yeah, and I remember never doing a photo shoot and kind of being intimidated a little bit. And then it was like volunteering at a hair show and meeting an artist. And when I say volunteering, like literally that's sweeping hair, but I'm just like soaking it all up. Like Palma, I'm I got if you I'm just so quiet and I'll just sit in the background and I'll absorb it all, right? And I'm holding clips, sweeping hair, and I get asked to like come on stage and hold clips for me. Oh my god, I'd love to do that, right? And I'm just watching this artist work. And then you get asked to be an assistant at a photo shoot. And again, it's just like absorb it all. And eventually you do it. And if you're blessed to produce something magical right off the hop, God bless it. If you're not and you fail, that's fine. I have learned from my failures the most. That's what's made me better over the years. And it's like I look back at my first collection, I don't know, let's say it was 10 years ago to now, they're night and day.
Yeah.
Like it's like the journey was it was a steady incline, but there was some downhills along the way.
Yeah.
But those failures I learned the most from. So don't be afraid to fail. Learn from it. Live education, like in person, is the greatest.
Yes.
The whole social media world has its bonuses, but if you want to get better in person, do it live, learn that skill set hands on, and it'll take you to a whole nother level. And then my final piece is don't be intimidated to ask. Like the one thing I've learned is that artists, when you meet them, they are the most humble, welcoming. They will give you everything, and I think it can be intimidating. And I still see artists and I'm like, oh my God, that's so and so. And I still, but when you meet them, they want to like come take my class, right? It's just like, yeah.
Well, I
I'm
felt the
learning every day.
I
Every
felt the
day.
exact same way when I bumped into you guys, especially last year at the Contessa's, and I was nervous. I've been looking up to both of you for a long time and admire your work. And I feel like that on a daily when I see so many incredible artists that are just being who they are. And then the moment I saw you guys, you hugged me. You hugged me. You're like, I'm real, Palma. Pinch me. Like you see me too. And that's the feeling when we're all together in the room.
Yeah.
And that's when you said in person. Being in person makes all the difference. I love social media because, hey, it connects us like this.
Yeah.
We got busy lives. If we can get on a quick live, a quick call and connect, beautiful. But when you actually get to see somebody in person, come on, guys, we're hair artists. We touch and we feel for a living.
Yes.
How can we not do that in person? We have to. It's the only way we're going to learn. I'm still paper and a pencil. Like,
yes. I love that. I love
right?
that.
My book is still like that. And I think there's so much to be said about just going back to basics. There you go, flow. Right? It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Guys, I always say this, stay hungry, never starving.
Yeah, that's right.
We're hungry, believe me. I'm hungry all the time. I always why are you always hungry?
I love it. I heard you got a great place next door, so you can go catch a espresso and a nice piece of lasagna if you want.
Yes,
Shout out. I love it. You got so much going on for you guys. You truly are inspiring. Look at all the comments coming in. You guys are amazing, so inspiring. I love it. It is so true. Keep doing what you're doing. May God bless you guys. You have a beautiful family. To your beautiful marriage and to the marriage to our industry, congratulations on 10 years.
Thank you.
And Kathy, we see you. We love you. And to everyone who tuned in live, thank you for joining us and watching this dynamic duo and couple goals all the way. I'm sending you guys so much love.
Thank you, Palma.
And I will see you guys so soon. Ciao.
Thank you guys.
Ciao.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, guys. Thanks.